Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been too long. It's been 2 weeks and they flew by, but I missed you and I'm so happy we're back together. It's a new year. I got a haircut, like a homemade haircut, and it doesn't even fit in the camera. This is what it looks like. So that's what it is. What is up? I'm not really a birthday person. It's cute. I'm happy to be here, but it's not a huge deal to me. But the Earth orbiting 365 times, that is a big effing deal, whether you decide to be a new person or not. It's worth celebrating. Pretty certain, I think it's a unanimous vote that we were all looking forward to 2021. But even before then, New Year's is a big deal to me. Like, I'm that person who's making the vision boards and writing down the resolutions, and it's a new year, new me, new dating app, blah, blah, blah. And today, I want to share with you some of my 2021 goals. So I got my little notebook out and I'm going to share with you some of the goals that I made for myself for 2021. And goals in general are really important for me to write down and make sure I have a concrete plan, because I'm a huge daydreamer. And if I didn't have these goals to anchor me, I would just spend the rest of my life like la-di-da-di-da-di-da and like living in fantasies in my head. First category I'm going to share with you is the acting side. This one is embarrassing. Like, I shouldn't even be telling you this. If you want to shame me for it, you have the absolute right to do so, and that is to update my demo reel. I've been wanting to do it for too long, and I have the footage. I don't know why I'm not just sitting my bum down and doing it. So that's what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna update that demo reel that hasn't been touched since I left school. So we're gonna do that. Next, something I wanna do is learn a new skill. So I wanna learn or practice an accent. One of them being the general American accent, because it just comes up so often in auditions. And I just do a quick YouTube search, like how to speak general American. We gotta level up. So I'm gonna put it up on myself to learn that accent. This next one is a bit of a long shot, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna start practicing it. And that is the RP British accent, which is renounced pronunciation? Let me check that. Okay, it's received pronunciation. That is what I'm gonna try to do, which is like the standard British accent. And let me tell you, I am doing this specifically for Bridgerton. Okay, I know season 2 is gonna come and Shonda Rhimes, I will be ready. So let's do it. The next thing I want to do for my acting category is go back to taking classes. I did take classes last year, and I think I briefly mentioned it in the actor's expense video. It was a class, it cost me a lot of money, and I hated it. It sucked, so that just threw me off of it for a bit, but we got to get back into it. And what I specifically want to do is an audition class, because to me, auditioning feels like a whole separate animal than actually acting in a scene with somebody. Like, auditioning is like you're presenting in a seminar in front of like people you don't know, people who are not giving you a reaction back, and you have to be really vulnerable and open. So yeah, I need to do that. Audition classes, I gotta start. But also, will my bank account allow it? We'll see. Speaking of money, the next thing I want to do, I need to do, I will do in 2021 is become financially literate, or at least be on the path of that, because I save money. I'm good at saving, but that doesn't cut it, okay? I want to learn more about taxes, especially being an actor and being self-employed. I need to know what the F I'm doing when I'm filling out my tax forms. I want to know more about savings and which accounts are best if you want to like grow your savings. I was gonna say I want to learn about investing as well, but that's a little too ambitious for where we're at right now. So let's not go there, but later on, investing, I would love that. What else did I want to do in money? Oh, I saw this tweet that said, I will not eat my money in 2021. There is food at home, there's food at home, there's food at home. And yes, I need to do that because the devil lives in these food delivery apps. So for 2021, I'm not gonna be unrealistic and say I'm never gonna order from a food delivery app again. No, but I'm gonna cut it down significantly. Like twice a month or once a week food delivery app, or twice a week food delivery app, because the weekend is 2 days. Anyways, I'm gonna cut down on that a lot. I promise I have to. Now I'm gonna talk to you about my health category and some of the goals I have for that. It's only 2 goals, but they're pretty major ones. Let's start with the mental health section of it. I was watching Lily sing, and she talked about how after she interacts with somebody, she takes a moment to pause and see how that interaction has affected their energy. So has this interaction like drained her? Has it fulfilled her? And so on and so forth. And I thought that is a really good, tangible way to go about it. So I want to try and do that and be more intentional about it when I interact with someone, to then reflect on it and say, was this interaction something that challenged me? Was it something that made me grow? Or do I just feel like drained and upset and negative? And then by doing that, it's so much easier to find out who to weed out of your life and then who to bring in more. You know what I'm saying? My next goal for the health category is eating habits. Like, I have zero structure when it comes to how I nourish myself, when I nourish myself. I just eat based off of my mood. Sometimes I'll look at my phone and it's like 9:45 p.m. and I realize I haven't eaten anything the entire day, so I just go and make a quick bowl of cereal and I call it a day. Other times I wake up and I'm like, you know what, I want a pint of ice cream, and that's what I have for breakfast. And that is clearly not a way to sustain your body. So I'm gonna be very careful about that this year. And I feel as though it's gone so much worse because we're in lockdown, so I'm at home all the time. Like back in the day when I had a schedule, it's so much easier to remember, hey, before I leave for the door, I need to like grab breakfast. I didn't do it most of the time, but at least it was like an actual reminder. Now that I'm at home 24/7, it's just out the window. Any good eating habits? Out the window. But that will change. Like, I can at least start with having 3 meals a day. That's simple. That's like elementary. So we're gonna do that. So those are some of the goals that I have for myself for this year, and I want to emphasize on some because the real thing was like 2 pages that I wrote in here. Like I mentioned, New Year's means a lot to me. And I'm so happy I got to share a little bit with you. Maybe we can do something where like we catch up. Like every 3 months, I come on here and I tell you about how these resolutions are playing out. Should we do that? I think I'm gonna do it. If you want to share some of your resolutions, please feel free to leave it down in the comments below. If you're not comfortable putting them there because it's a public forum, you can slide into my DMs and we can talk about it there and encourage one another. I love you so very much. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, you subscribe. What else do I always forget to say? Notification bell. You can put the notification bell on and it's gonna let you know as soon as I upload a new video. I will see you Thursday. Happy New Year.